every brother around Babylon. Getting coats.
In the house and shit, doing lessons.
Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Back out here once again through the spirit and power of the Most High Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. Alright? And to push this message throughout the airwaves so that the elect may be gathered. Right? But before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praise to our power.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Alright? Yahweh, which is the name of the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai, his son, is the true name of whom the world ignorantly call Jesus. Alright? Or the Christ. His true name is Yahweh Shai, alright? And the Lord has sent us out here. He has sent his prophets throughout the planet. Throughout every major city, Babylon the Great, aka the US of A, to prophesy of the downfall of this society, all right, and to bid you to come into the marriage, all right. This is why you see us throughout the planet Earth, all right, throughout Babylon, okay. Right now we're in that what they call the Arctic freeze or the vortex, something crazy, Arctic blast, all right, which a lot of brothers on the East Coast, the apostles, the elder bishops, brothers in the Midwest and all that, they more than likely are indoors because of the negative degrees, all right? You know? But the Lord has risen us up to prophesy. And this is what we're going to continue to do until this thing goes down, man, until the Most High say otherwise, man. Give me Ezekiel. Go there. Y'all brothers got anything, you know. You know, because we go with the spirit, man. Whatever the spirit wants us to speak on, we're gonna speak. Of course, through the prophecy, bro.
I got one.
Yeah.
This 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
That's right. See, right now it's like Brother Red speaking. Instant in season and out of season. Right now it's into a typical, you know, fair weather day. It's a little sprinkling. You know, if it start coming down heavy, you know, already told brothers we're gonna, you know, wrap it up. But it's like on and off sprinkling. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, we can deal with that through the spirit. But the word still gotta go forth. And when people see us out in conditions like this, that's more so of a sign and the urgency. It should be, all right? Like, yeah, they out there, it's all wet, rainy, you know? And they want to say, we are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. That's right.
You know, when people look at us, they think we're fools. Look at them fools out there. They sit in the rain and nobody watching them. Well, it's going out through the unicorn.
Yeah.
You know?
And on top of that, these other camps, you notice that they ain't doing no camps, you know, when it's cold. And they asses in the house, man. They really ain't the ones who the Lord is dealing with to push the word and sincerity in their truth, man.
the scriptures say, present thyself, thy body as a living sacrifice. It doesn't say pick up thy cross and follow after me. Well, when you do that, you're going to go through some things, and this is one of them. You're going to have to deal with the elements.
Right. Yeah.
Apostle Paul told Timothy, endure all hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua. A soldier endures all types of weather, rain,
Right.
heat,
Yeah.
cold, snow.
Yeah, man, can't be emotional about it, you know. Which, you know, every brother feels some type of way, but shit, what the fuck? Our salvation on the line.
Right.
That's right.
Now, if it's negative because the rain just coming down like fuck it, you ain't gonna be out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be stupid. Or like last year, what was that last year or year before? When we got snowed in out here in California, man.
Yeah.
The apostles was just in the, you see the apostles,
They
was just in,
indoors.
yeah.
Remember, the brothers in New York had, they was calling them snow dummies. That one year that they went out and it was snowing, it was bearable. It was people walking around. And they was out there, it was snowing on them, and then they start calling the brothers in New York snow dummies.
Yeah, but in the eyes of Yahweh Yahushua, those are his men. Right.
Like the Lord's business is still open. You still got Esau with his mill.
You got people driving and walking and shit.
And they looking like, what the hell? But that's a sign to these people.
Right.
Because me, if I say I'm like, what are they talking? I gotta go see.
Yeah, I know
I
they
gotta
ain't
see what
fucking
they talking about, man. Because they come out there all the time, but in the rain, in the cold, in the snow.
Bro, that was beautiful what you said. You said the Lord's business is still open. And, you know, that's one business that never closed, man. You know, and
So
that's
the
a
soul
righteous
says-
business.
Yeah, but when it closed, ain't no you asked out.
Yeah.
Once it closes, you asked out, man. You're gonna be locked out of the ark like all those people in the beginning with Noah.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, and the Lord gonna shut this thing up, just like He shut the ark.
I got you.
He said, I'm he that shut it and no man open it.
That's right.
Yeah, I got you. It's Psalms 40:9. It says, I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. No, I have not refrained my lips. O Lord, thou knowest.
In rain, we ain't stopped coming out here. When it's super hot, we endure all things. Hey, brother, set up, get some water, or whatever it may be to compromise the weather we in.
We didn't have
make it
brothers
fit.
pass out before because it was so hot. But, we revived the brother, and, he got a little break, and he was back to it.
You have brothers take a knee.
Yeah, take a knee, brother. That son was cooking. We'd have been out here fasting. The David told me fell with the day when we had to preach the word on the street. And it was hot than a motherfucker. And dude came by with the water.
Cold ass. He had a whole ice chest full of cold water.
And he was
Water,
bucking us
water.
too. He didn't just try to sell it to us. He was like sitting there, y'all sure y'all don't want no water?
That wasn't nothing safe.
This is Jeremiah 44:4. Howbeit, I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
That's right. Do not this abominable thing that I hate. That's what we out here to warn you of, man. The things that you partake in, your way of life, is abominable to the Heavenly Father. Right. So this is where you get the correction. So you know that when shit go down, you've been living to the best of your ability to the Heavenly Father's standards. Right. And therefore, you and your household will be protected. All right? Disease X is here. It's walking amongst you. It's your co-worker.
Unknown.
It's your boss. When you in the grocery store, they right around you, coughing and shit.
Motherfuckers you laying down with that motherfucker,
Some of y'all laying down with it. You know what I'm saying? You might have to lock that bitch in the closet.
Remember that, what's that Cook movie? And
You talking about alive?
yeah, bro.
Hashtag alive. Everybody's locked in their apartment.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is going crazy out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just him and that old girl across from him, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
Kingsman, you know, he had to tell his mom to go in the bathroom and lock herself in there. Because she was going to harm the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What's that key?
Yeah, that was Kingsman.
No, that was that Black Summer.
No, that was Kingsman.
That was Kingsman?
And it was in Black Summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
The original, the first Kingsman.
Oh, okay.
You know? Eggsy had to tell his, or I think the woman, his female told him, go in the bathroom, lock the door, and push the key. You know what I'm saying? Under the door so she couldn't get out. Or she put the baby in there or something. You know, but yeah,
I got one.
yeah. Wait, you still,
That was it,
it?
that was it.
Okay. And then somebody got Ezekiel. What was it? Did you read Ezekiel 2?
Daddy, you know,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra 7 and 20. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Heavenly Father that is set before them.
That's right.
For the Heavenly Father hath given straight commandment to such as came that they should do to live.
That's right, and the commandments are not grievous, man. That's the way of life. You know what I'm saying? There's certain ways you're supposed to live out here, man.
Right.
But Esau taught you to do what feels good. You know? Hungry, why wait? You do the opposite of what the Heavenly Father say. You know? Even down to food you want. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why this society is so out of shape. You know, beast. You look going back to the 60s and the 70s, it wasn't like this. You didn't see fat people like that.
Did it? In the movies and the documentaries, you see the people walking. You didn't see a lot of
Everybody
fat people
was
on the
fit.
street.
Everybody was fit.
Yeah.
Everybody was thin.
They had a full set of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afros and shit.
Bros.
No, everybody had froze.
Yeah.
And their hair, bro. Man, yeah.
Like you watch the movie House Party, which is like a Jake movie. When you watch the movie House Party and they in the house, everybody's standing there. Everybody was standing there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Verse 21. For the Heavenly Father hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
And what they should observe to avoid punishment. Because there's a day of punishment coming. Okay? Where the Lord is going to punish the earth. And those who have been living ungodly. It's that simple, man. What y'all thought America was the kingdom of heaven? How is this the kingdom of heaven when you got pedophiles in every aspect of this society, man? They politicians, they your presidents, they your governors, they your mayors. All right?
Yeah.
Them small hatters.
Police.
You know what I'm saying? I thought about, we uploaded that Godfather clip. When they were getting arrested. That shit was funny as hell. They coming out getting arrested and shit because they got tunnels under their synagogues.
Yeah.
You know?
I know y'all seen Vocab was justifying. He did a video justifying
Because
that shit.
he's a small head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been saying that about you,
Yes.
Vocab. Yeah, you gonna vouch for your people, man.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes super sense. He said, because I had clicked right on in the perfect time where he said, I know we're gonna have a lot of fight back today. So my moderators, please make sure there's no anti-Semitism going on. I can't stand anti-Semitism.
Because he's a goddamn Amalekite.
Yeah, he's one.
You one of them, man.
Yep. You
And
look
when you
like
grow
one.
that beard, you can see it on your ass.
Yeah. You look just like one.
You look just like one of them goddamn JEWs, man.
Yeah.
So-called. You's a wannabe, man.
Verse 22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things.
And that's this society, period. All right? This society, America, the people speak against the Most High here, man. They want to combat you with every goddamn thing. Well, if God was this, if God was that, You don't know the Most High, man. Okay? He sent prophets so you can learn about him. You ain't gonna learn about him going to, I don't care what church you call yourself going to. You know, what Baptist, Presbyterian, Christian, Catholic, whatever denomination, man. You ain't learning about the Most High up in there, man.
That's right.
You being hoodwinked.
Verse 23, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways.
And that's what it is here, man. Most High is not.
Yeah.
You know?
That's totally opposite of his name.
Yeah.
You know, because like what we're saying, Hebrews 6, it says you're supposed to believe the Most High that He
Yeah,
is.
he is.
Right.
And of
That
the word
verse,
of him that
yeah,
diligently
that diligently
seeketh.
seeketh.
Right.
And that verse show you that they saying that He's not.
Right. And then they put it on movies to where that's getting played over and over and over in people's homes, and wherever they watching a movie, they're getting programmed to believe that there's no power, like that movie Clarence.
Yeah.
The Book of Clarence.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing but a goddamn Jerusalem from a nigga's point of view.
Yeah. You seen it? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bullshit. I was falling asleep in that motherfucker.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
So
damn.
I didn't really get into it like that.
See?
Right.
Right.
Clarence, he's dropping off nickel bags.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga
Yeah,
dropping off
he's
weed.
They selling weed.
You know what I'm saying? He was from a nigga point of view. That's why Jay-Z, and you was a part of that, nigga. The Most High gonna destroy you, man.
That's
Right.
You know? Most High gonna destroy you, which we know. Yeah, you more than likely had unbelievers during the time, but nigga, you promoting
Devil's work.
you know what I'm saying? The devil's work.
Basically, anti-Christ type of,
Yeah.
anti-Hamashiach, more properly said, type of vibes.
Yeah.
Which it's enough of that going on right now.
Yeah, that's T.D. Jakes in them. Faking like they healing people and shit.
Right.
Cause that was in the that was in the movie.
Yeah.
Look, we just gonna pretend. You gonna act like you blind.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna act like I rose you from the dead. You know?
Man.
That's what you call blasphemy.
See what happened to the dude who tried to buy the Holy Spirit.
That's exactly what they're doing in the churches, though. They're
Yeah.
acting like they're healing people.
Yeah.
I heal you in the name of whoop-de-whoop.
He throwing water on him and shit. Her arm broke.
Gino trying to heal that dude.
Last
In the name of Jesus.
But his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and in his statutes have they not been selected. But his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and in his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. You ain't doing the will of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
And you have no faith. That means if you have no faith, then you have no knowledge. If you have no knowledge of the Lord, you ain't covered. You just out there ass out, man.
That's right.
You know?
Right. And it ain't the time to not have the Lord on your side. Trust and believe that, man. Trust and believe that.
Yeah.
It's all type of shit going
Right.
on. You know?
You want to see?
No, you had something.
Yeah, I
else?
got something really
good. And then you want to say
It's Revelations 13:5. It says, and there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened
which
his
represent 350 years, roughly, right? During the time of slavery, 1619 all the way up to 1960. Okay?
Yep. It says
1969, 1970. Right?
Yep. It says that he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Heavenly Father, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and him that dwell in heaven.
And that's what America's all about now. Blasphemy against the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's what America's all about. You go in every grocery store, they got a whole ham ass for sale. You know, that's blasphemy against the Heavenly Father, because the Heavenly Father said it's not to be eaten. All right, you got a whole goddamn you know, the glass, no, not the candles, the seafood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the deli.
Yeah, the deli part. You got shrimp on display, crab legs.
And
You know, everything the Most High said not to ingest.
Yeah.
So this society is totally against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know,
Homosexuality rights. That's blasphemy. Major.
every aspect of this society is against Yahweh Ba'ashem. This society is anti-Messiah. All right.
Yep. It says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them.
And the war wasn't just when he came over here with the sword. That was the beginning of it. All right. The beginning of it was forcibly destroying the Gadites, the tribes up in the islands, the tribes in Latin America. All right. And bringing the Negroes forcibly over here. That was the beginning of the war against the saints. But now the war is a war that you can't see unless your eyes are open. Okay? When you go to school and they teaching you the bullshit they teaching you, that's war against you, man. You sending your children to Esau's kindergarten, his preschool, kindergarten, grade school, junior high school, that's all war against you to destroy you totally.
Even taking down brothers' videos, that's a form of war. You know? Because you're not allowing the troops to take the right course, to stay moving. Which it is gonna still stay moving.
The word of the Lord don't go out for it. He gonna come down with new measurements, and brother are gonna go through a series of getting their videos take down as this new pandemic started to reveal itself. Our Apostle Gabor got a strike, and he's on his other page this whole following week. You know, so yeah, man.
He's talking about the
JOOs.
oh, that's what it was.
I think it was, because he did a response video to the Sakari video, but the Sakari video up there though. The Sakari video up there, but why did the apostles get to there? Yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
Hey man, the Most High gonna wrap this thing up soon.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah, you go ahead.
It get juicier. It says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him.
Hey, that's the spirit. It was given over him over all kindreds and nations. Power was given to him. I was watching that. It's on Netflix, and I remember Apostle Ramlab had did a video on this years back when this movie had first came out, called The Circle. It's on Netflix now, so all believers should watch that movie because it goes into the MOTB technology. There was a scene, I fell asleep on it pretty late when I was watching it, but there was a scene, and it's Jake that built the system, but he didn't build the system for how Esau was using, which was total control, total surveillance. Basically, what they talking about in media, in the media now. You know how they want everything digital. They had these little cameras. Tom Hanks is a star in the movie. All right, he's one of the he's a professor. He was throwing the cameras into the crowd. He was like the Bill Gates and shit. But anyway, there was a scene where he was talking to one of the developers, and the lady was saying, well, I'm developing technology to where we can stop child trafficking, kidnapping, and things like that. And she said you can find them within 90 seconds of them being missing. And then the chick started laughing and she said, well, what'd you do? Do they wear bracelets? No, she didn't laugh yet. She said, oh, is it a bracelet or something? She said, no, we put a C-hip in the bone. That's what she said in the movie, and the chick started laughing like she was joking. But the other chick that was telling her that's the development that she was working on, she was dead serious. So that movie is showing you the infrastructure of this technology. It's on Netflix. They just added it, man. And they add movies to show you what they about to do.
Yeah.
Like, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago, they started adding, they added the first Purge, they added Purge Anarchy, all right? Election year Purge, so they can, what's the word, the term? Predictive programming, man.
It's like that movie Civil War coming out.
Yep. Yep. And what states are involved in the rebellion? Texas, Florida, and California.
Yeah.
All right. What states are right now saying fuck the government? Texas and Florida right now. And then you got other governors from other states, but it ain't like Texas and Florida right now. Okay.
Yeah, because they have some of the biggest economies that's in the world, period.
Yeah.
And Esau wants to break all economies. That's what the collapse is about. So that's why it's such a hard push on those states. That's a part of the reason. You know? But it's a spirit of, like the brother said, it's a spirit on those states that got that, that goes back to that patriotic vibration.
Yeah.
You know? Private owners. The Civil War back during the time of, what, the 1800s? It was private owners versus Edomites that wanted to do the government.
Slavery, yeah. They wanted to expand the slavery. The motherfuckers in the South was like, no, we keeping our
We
slaves.
need our slaves.
Because that's what it was all about, man. Yeah. It wasn't about sharing the slaves. They wanted to keep their slaves.
Yeah. See, it's just, and even today, what's going on, this whole New World Order is still over the slaves. It's still over us.
Yeah.
You know? This is for the controversy of Zion.
Right? Hey, but guess what? We ain't going into slavery no more, okay? You going into slavery.
That's right. That's right.
You understand me? And that's thus saith the Lord. You're going to kill a lot of our people, but they ordained to die.
See, I got a little more. It says, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world.
And how do you show that you worship? You partaking in his bullshit. Matter of fact, when you go to Revelation 13, it says what? And 14, go there real quick. 14 and 9. Revelation 14 and 9.
Yeah.
Because you show your allegiance to this society, that's a form of worship. Because it's going to come a point to where you're going to have to get down with what Esau wants you to get down with. Otherwise, you're going to be off the grid or you're going to be in a concentration camp. Yeah. Okay? You got it? Go ahead.
This is Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image.
Worship the beast and his image. What's the image? The image is his new world order that he's talking about. What do you think they was in Davos talking about this past week? It just ended yesterday. Okay, now they headed back to their bunkers, wherever the hell they at. All right, they had the world leaders met up, and all the world leaders was there, except leaders of us. Because if that was the case, we should have been there. The prophets.
I know.
The prophets should have been there cussing their ass out.
That's right.
But we ain't involved. We ain't a part of that summit.
Is that where they
Okay.
had that?
Yeah, the Moabite group, she coughing on everybody, man. Not only did she cough to the crowd, but she went to each individual motherfucker that was on the stage and coughed on them. Yeah. Bitch coughed on their head, man. So that wasn't nothing but a ritual.
That's right.
You know?
Wherever they 6 feet, man.
That's right. They put magic out there, man. Because and that was a real witch.
That was a real witch. That's what you call a real witch.
Yeah.
You can hear the echo in the mic, the echo sound. You can. That was demonic.
Yeah, because they about to do some real devilish shit out here, man. They gonna start frying you people on the inside because you let them put that juice in you, and that's gonna, man, watch the fear that generates.
See, that's the
Right.
Lord, that's the heavenly
Father's left hand. He got a cold left too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Left hand. Wicked for the day of evil. That's what they were created for. Okay? Go ahead.
Back in Revelations 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead.
Right. Worship the beast in his image, which we said, the New World Order, the technocracy, this digital way that they about to have out here. Okay? And receive his mark, which is going to be to see him. Right? And it wasn't the jab. The jab is not the MOTB. The jab was the technology to put in your system. All right? So that when they go to do their, work their magic, it's gonna seem like, oh shit. But motherfuckers gonna be thinking it's an airborne disease. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be outside selling masks this time. Because it's gonna be dead bodies out there. All right?
Just put up this. It says the average person now carries about 8 grams of toxic heavy metals inside their body, quite literally turning them into walking antennas. Combine this with modern wireless technology, and you have a detrimental combination.
Yeah, it's nuts because as this been developing, we've been reporting on this, and we've been going crazy for this.
That's right.
We've been getting caught crazy for this. We've been said that they were walking in tennis. Before all of this, before your little whistleblower got up there. Because it just makes common sense on what the hell is happening. You know what I mean?
And our wisdom is from on high. Because Amos, the 3rd chapter, the Most High gave us these secrets. Okay? We ain't got no labs and none of that, man. We at the crib, all we got is the internet. But the Most High gave us the spirit, the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Remember that one king? He was like going out to battle, but it was a Lisha, I think. He knew everything that he was doing. He was like, how did he know? And he was like, he's a prophet. It's a prophet over there in the camp of the Israelites.
Was it I forgot his name. He was like a counselor for David.
Yes.
Was it him?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I remember the story though.
Yeah,
But the point being that the Lord was revealing to I believe it was Elisha. He was revealing what the hell the enemy was finna do.
Yep.
And the enemy was tripping like, how the hell they know that? And the same thing is happening today. The Lord the Harakak Kodash is working with us, and we put the pieces together before everybody be even realizing what the hell is happening. Which is the all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
Right, man. The Most High revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. Right?
I got a flip. Yep. It's 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Heavenly Father. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Right. That's it right there, man. And then when you really think about what Esau is doing, it ain't really like as far as some really smart, thought out type shit. It's just deception. He used kindness. He used basically like conveniency, and then and on the back end he was really doing some wicked ass shit too. Right. And that's why the scriptures was that Sirach 12, never trust your enemy and you'll be good. If you just never trust your enemy, your walk of life will be better. That's right,
Apostle Paul said by fair speeches deceiving the hearts of the simple.
He's doing stuff like a magician. Sleight of hand. He'll get you looking over here, but you looking over here while he's doing this. But over here, he's trying to bring in.
He got his assistant doing other shit.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing. The reason why I say that is he got Brandon Circus and have something happen to Jake, or he'll throw some Cat Williams out there or some shit.
R. Kelly. That's the spirit. heard of what's that dude in Vegas, man? He's a magician.
Chris Angel? Chris Angel.
No, not Chris Angel.
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
No. He performs at David Copperfield. Right? David Copperfield, right? My youngest son's mother, her mother is a prop for his magic show. You know what I'm saying? So she basically, she's every show she's just in the stands, and he randomly calls people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like the brother just said, it's a sleight of hand. He doing something right here, but he already got somebody planted
right.
to take your focus off. You a goddamn con artist. You ain't real.
Yeah, you a con.
Now you do have those musicians, like you said, Chris Angel, David Blaine, or that was his name,
Yeah,
David,
David Blaine.
that actually consult with left-hand energy, man. You know what I'm saying? To where they can pour water and that shit disappears type shit.
Right.
You know? Because they deal with left-hand energy, man.
Three forms come out his mouth.
It was a whole series that came out. It's probably still up on maybe Deadly Motion of how they worship Satan to be able to do that stuff.
Yep.
That's why they be having all black all the time.
Yeah, they look the part.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No, what you had brought out there, y'all. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse, I'll start at verse 15. It says, but he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Yahweh.
That's right, man. That's why we ain't caught up in the bullshit. We see everything for what it is, man. You know, we gotta go out here and get our daily bread or whatever, but we ain't caught up in the magic that's being pushed on you, man. We recognize it for what it is. We recognize symbolism. I remember years ago, one of the brothers in the New York camp, he recognized on the sign that it was an actual traffic sign, but when you look at it, it looked like two men popping each other, man.
Oh man.
You know? And I remember Apostle Tahar was like, yeah, you can see that because your eyes are open. Everybody's eyes ain't open, man. You know?
Like on the can of Sun Kiss. It's not Sun Kiss. If you look at it, it's sin and it's lust.
Yeah.
Oh.
If brothers get a chance,
That soda.
look at the soda can real fast. Pop that up on your screen and see it says sin and lust.
Wow.
It's not sun kiss. So what the hell is a sun kiss? It's sin and lust.
It reminds me of the movie They Live.
Yeah, I see that.
Every time he put the glasses on,
You saw everything
See
for
it,
what
bro?
it is. You saw everything for what it is and not what it appears to be. Like this whole dis-ease next, right? Here it is. This is an unknown. It's unknown. We don't know what it is, but they already got a laboratory in the UK developing a jump shot for it. Fuck out of here, man. You people are about to be bamboozled once again, and this one really gonna scare your ass because 2020 we didn't see no dead bodies. Wasn't nobody out in the street laid out. They backed a freezer reefer truck to a hospital, act like they were putting bodies in there, man. Nah, because if when it really get like that, ain't nobody gonna be trying to be working in no fucking hospital, right? Because they're gonna be overwhelmed. They show you that in the movies, man. You know? Even the personnel of the hospital gonna be falling out dying because they couldn't keep their job without getting inoculated.
Yeah, bro. You know how much money they wasted, bro? Putting those plastic shits up at the grocery store. That shit wasn't doing nothing. If you really have something there, it's going right under there, over there, over
But
that.
the thing was to present the illusion.
Right.
Remember, we dealing with the devil, man. It was an illusion that something was happening.
It's
You know
blasted.
what I'm saying?
You blasted it all on the local news, but when you go to the hospital, it ain't that many people lined up like you said.
Nobody in the hospital.
Tents. It was just set up tents.
Yeah.
Tents and shit. Nobody pulling up. We was going places, and we was handing them the money. They have a little tray, right? A bucket. We put the money in there. They don't want us to touch, they don't want us to touch it that way, but they'll take the tray and then grab it. That didn't make no sense. You're gonna grab it anyway, so why not take it out of my hand, man?
See the stupidity of these people. That's exactly what it was.
They
Saw
had
how
a-
stupid people are.
They were very nonchalant about what they were doing.
Buying hella toilet paper, hella top ramen.
And following the car with the windows up.
Socking each other
Only
over
one in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Only one in there.
You know what I'm saying? Look like you in a goddamn bubble.
Families got separated.
A lot of you gonna die, man. Because you was so scared. You went and got in line at Disneyland. You got in line at Magic Mountain. You went to the Dodger Stadium. Wherever they were giving out that goddamn jump shot, you just rolled up. Didn't ask no questions. And just put your arm there. And then you had them traveling nurses that was coming from all over states sticking your ass.
Yeah,
They was putting that damn long ass fucking with your brain cavity, man.
And that had nanotechnology in it.
Yep.
That shit
They
still in
was
your body
twirling
if
that
you
shit
got it.
all on your brain.
Remember old baby screaming?
How you let these sauce stick that shit up your nose?
That's why they do cattle. That's how they do cows.
Hey, the scripture said we gonna laugh.
And also say our people are led as a flock to the slaughter.
That's why the Amalekites call you people. Oh, they're Goyim. They're Goyim. We feed them McDonald's and feed them. They're Goyim. Just care about your family. and then if we tell them, they don't believe us because they're Goyim. Oh, yo, have you seen the children that they sacrifice? They recycle it and put it in your McDonald's.
Yeah,
Put
but-
it in your Burger King. Put it in your Jack in the Box. All these chain restaurants, they put it in that meat, man.
Like them 50-cent burgers they just had some months back. What you think was in that meat, man? Jake was playing. I thought he got kid up. Ain't nothing happened to him. They playing, man. But you was actually eating, I guarantee you was eating some baby out there.
On gang basis, because they put all the remain, they drain the blood and they grind them to goddamn meat.
Hey, them gooks show you they could do that, man. They could make human meat or a rat or a cat taste bomb and shit, man. Just season it well and put a little sweet and sour sauce on that.
It's so bad out there. The president of Korea had to ban selling dog meat, man, by 2025, man. That shit is gross.
The earth needs new management. That's crazy, right? And Yahweh Shai is coming to remanage the earth. That's right.
This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, we're not ignorant of what's going on out here. Again, the Heavenly Father has opened up our minds to see and research things. Man, we don't just listen to what these people say, man. That's the majority of our people. They just listen to what the white man tells them. Right? That's it.
We're not ignoring the signs, man. We don't ignore the signs. If you see a devil, well, what we see, you would see the devil being friendly to a person, handing out his hand. What we see is a blade coming out and him slowly sticking a motherfucker. That's what we see. But you would see a hand coming out with some daisies and him, like he's that good dude, man.
We see his mold. We see his pattern. Yeah, he has a pattern. Just like this whole Texas thing with the border. Man, Esau got his hands all in there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be that goddamn naive. He making it happen that way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coincidence the whole goddamn movement, Civil War, Texas is mentioned. Right. You know? And then it come to find out, the governor of Texas is related to I think John Kerry. Okay? So they all insiders, man.
Yeah, bro, remember the Forever Purge? Yeah, the Forever Purge, that was Texas, right?
That's Texas. Yeah, Forever Purge was Texas. Yep. Yep, that was
I got a
Texas.
piece of it. That was a good answer.
John Kerry, he's super paid. He's super paid. I think he married a.
He insider.
Yeah, even his wife is paid. I think they're billionaires.
Yeah, they insiders, man.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 55 and 19. The Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not the Most High. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Absolutely. That's how this man gets down. Okay? And he finna show you that he's the devil real soon.
I got another one.
Just like when Esau was saying, hey, you know, he had the burger and fries. He was like, don't you want a burger and fries? You just eat it, but it's good.
Yeah. You know? Trying to convince you to go get that goddamn jump shot.
Yeah. See, his words was, he seemed innocent, but boy, he was singing to taking you down, Jake. Oh, I can't wait till these niggas get that shot. Go and get that burger and go and get that Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah.
Them, Brooklyn net tickets.
Yeah.
Lap games.
Yeah, get some free beer.
He even had a lottery and shit.
Free concert tickets. And
Yeah,
shit.
a lot of lottery tickets. They love Trump because of those checks they was getting.
Yeah,
They call this the
yeah.
PPP, the stimulus, and the PP.
Yeah, the PPP.
This is Psalms 28 and 3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. They say one thing, but in their heart, it's a whole nother agenda.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Esau tell you that his Euro step will work, but it's gonna kill you a year later.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be monitored until he flipped the switch?
You're gonna be taken over. You're a hackable being.
Yeah.
He tell you that with all the medicine, and then what? A year later, if you have took Zeneron, and you experience diarrhea, dizziness.
You can be up for compensation.
Yeah. Call 1-800.
And it's
Larry H. Parker.
And it's always the commercial with that long ass drug name, you can't pronounce it. You got the long ass ingredients you can't pronounce. May cause this, may cause that, may cause this.
Super fast too. Sped up voice.
And then the family playing in the background, you know, like everything cool.
Like it's a good commercial.
Like somebody playing golf.
Man.
Yeah, right.
When you hey, y'all brothers watch TV, right? Yeah. You know, they got commercials and shit. They pushing that Mo shit so heavy, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Every damn commercial is some Mo shit.
Yeah.
And they promote medicine for HIV.
They got a Jake on there.
Yeah.
That's that one with the Jake.
They promoting it because they know a lot of people have that now because of the jump shot.
Yeah, he in the kitchen and shit.
Everybody ain't fucking like that, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't getting boxed like that. It's because a lot of people took that jump shot, which destroyed their immune system, so they autoimmune now. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ask these women, hey, did you take that shot? I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't, nah, there's nothing there. Because, you know, you were forward under pressure. You ain't gonna, you ain't telling me that your immune system is gone. You don't even know it. But anyway, where you at? That was it?
Yeah, that was
Okay. Okay. And then Ezekiel, and then 2nd Ezra.
This is Psalm 64 and 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Davos was secret counsel. Okay? Now what they presented ain't everything they was doing. They there a whole motherfucking week and some change. What we were able to see is not what they all talked about, man. Okay? You best, and they ain't never did no ritual for us to see, but they did one this time. Okay?
And the Lord had us protected during that time. When the pandemic, when it first started, man, we was giving all praise. We was, and then while these people was saying, man, I can't lose my job, man. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the people that didn't take it at the job, they still had their job, and the people that took it, they regretted taking it.
Yeah.
But while that was going on, the Lord had us. What the first part said, hide me from the senior council.
Yeah, because we was in this knowledge, this truth. Yeah, man. We understand not to trust our enemies.
It was in that secret place. Like it's saying, what is that? Is that song?
Because brothers had decent jobs that they had to discontinue from because they was offered that thing.
They were told they had to get it.
Yeah.
They were told they had to get it.
Right.
You
ain't gonna be at this job.
And then the same company start calling people back. And that was all over the board. You had nurses. I know at the AV hospital, you had a bunch of nurses. They got together and they were about to bring a lawsuit against them motherfuckers. And they said, you know what? We ain't gonna force it. And then the nurses that did and the employees that did get it, they felt stupid.
Right.
It says, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Right.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Their policies. Okay? Their policies. Oh, in order for, when this thing goes down, or when Esau decides to, really tighten that noose up, in order for you to get your food stamps, your housing assistance, whether it's Section 8, whether it's low income, whatever, your CDRC, or CCRC, should I say, your child care that Esau pays for, all those state and government benefits that you get, you're gonna have to get down with his policy. Okay? Shoot in secret, even bitter words. That's his policy, man. And this policy is gonna require you to, one, have you been inoculated? Okay? There's a outbreak happening again, and we need everybody inoculated. And then two, you're gonna have to get that CHIP. Because everything is gonna be on there. All those benefits that you get now is gonna be compiled to that one rice grain, which they call the CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, which is gonna be your monies. You got food stamps. It's gonna show everything on there, man.
Registration. That's gonna be the form of registration. You look up the word registration, it means to like take away or to abandon. And what you're gonna be abandoning is your soul.
Like that'd be your new digital ID. Having that being a fucking bio human.
Yeah, like in the movie The Circle. They're gonna put the CHIP in you. Okay? Everything is gonna be what they call the internet of things and the internet of bodies. Okay? Yeah, that's a must-watch movie, man. It's a movie. It came out in 2016, The Circle, with Tom Hanks. They just put it on Netflix.
This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Right, because you're going to have some people like, man, what, why are they giving us this when it's, referred to as the MOTB? Because they're taking the right of judgment from you. Okay? Read that part again.
This is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment.
Turn aside the needy from judgment. Okay? When Esau presents this technology to you, you're going to have a choice. Okay? To either abandon society or get down with his. Okay? Go ahead.
To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Take away the right from the poor of the Heavenly Father's people. It's all about you, Jake. That's why it's always been about you.
Controversy of Zion.
That's right. It's always been about you, man. You the money maker for the white man. Okay? Whatever he can get you niggas to do, he gonna do it. And it's gonna be against the Heavenly Father. He got you niggas to start gangbanging, man. Esau got you niggas to start to do that. Yeah. To where you claiming Watts. Don't you know that's named after a white man? Yeah. You claiming Crenshaw, you know, Compton, all those are white men. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Yeah. And then they gave you red and blue. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats and Republicans. We gonna get them niggas. They gonna get them there. Get them niggas red and blue too.
Yeah, red and blue. Red and blue.
And the gang started happening because, you know, Jake would get together. You know, when we talk about the 40s, the 50s, even the 60s, Edomites would roll through like Burbank, California. I used to work with this older Jake, and he used to tell me stories. He'd be like, man, Burbank, you couldn't be a nigga walking around by yourself. Them white boys would roll up on you. And that's why Jake started rolling in packs.
Yeah.
You know, because they figured shit. It's better we together and they try to get with us than to be by ourselves. You know, and they showed you that too in that movie Glory Road. It's a basketball movie. Remember they were walking home from school and he thought it was white boys trying to get him. And he said, run. Yeah. But it was actually some coaches trying to recruit him. It was recruiters.
Oh, man, see?
They booked it. They booked it, man. So Esau systematically got you Jakes to kill one another, man.
It says, back in Isaiah 10 and 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Yeah, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. So once we kill the men, the widows, we got them. What type of resistance is a woman and a child gonna put up? They ain't gonna put up no resistance. Because the head is gone. You know, you got our people so fucked up and caught up in this whole gender war, not knowing that Esau did that to you. You know?
That's why you have war with your own woman.
With your at home. You know? Yeah, there's a trend going around now where women are asking their men to peel an orange to see if a man really cared for them. And they recording this shit, man.
I see stuff like that.
And some of them be like, no, fuck you, peel your own orange. Just to see if a man would do something as minute as peeling an orange for you, then you base. So you let social media control your goddamn relationship, dumbass.
That's just a deal, man. That social media fucking people up, man.
Yeah, it's all kind of breakups. You know what I'm saying?
That shit got a channeling demon on that.
That dude, Kiki Palmer, he lost Kiki Palmer over that social media, bro.
She was never big.
Yeah, that was for the streets, man. All these hoes for the streets. That's on social media, man. Prostitute themselves. That's what they're doing. You know, pictures. Bitch, why you taking so many pictures? So she can get validation from strangers.
They be butt-ass women on Instagram.
But Esau, he'll let that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He'll let
because he
that
knows
fly.
the power. He knows the power of sex. He knows the power of pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
The new thing is the woman to say, well, she'll lift up her shirt and say, I've been cured from breast cancer. That's the new back door.
Oh, and they
Show their breasts and shit.
Damn.
But they could do that because they saying that, you know, it's breast cancer.
And that's lewdness. That's lewdness. What does lewdness bring? Lewdness is the mother of famine. So yeah, keep on, keeping on.
Type of shame.
You know what I'm saying? Keep on, keeping on.
And that OnlyFans just promoted the shame even more.
Yeah, and keep doing it. Please, don't stop. Keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the more wicked this society becomes, the faster the Lord be here. Who has something?
I got you.
Go ahead.
For some of y'all brothers said, Mark 3:27, it says, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
That's right. That's what's happening. A lot of the men are bound here because they ain't men no more. You know?
Saul did that, like I was saying. He got it to where he was able to take the man mentally down and
Yeah,
everything.
men are acting like women. So like,
No, I'm saying.
yeah, they're acting like women. Yeah, you take a woman out, you're supposed to pay for it. Pay for the whole, don't be stupid and let the bitch order everything on the menu. But that's tradition. That's how it's supposed to be. You know, they call it courting the woman.
Like you had,
But now you got motherfucking men recording these bitches. You gonna pay half because you ain't coming home with me. That shit is weird, man.
Man, that shit is crazy.
That shit is weirdo behavior. You know what I'm saying?
And then they arguing with the waiter. She ain't giving me no
She
tip.
don't want to come home, so I ain't paying for the whole thing. She's like, what? This society is totally fucked up, man. The men and the women are destroyed. It ain't just the woman. These men out here acting like bitches.
yeah,
That's right.
It's, a woman, we know that she weak, but to see the man like that, man, like it's a video where dude, he on his knees, snot bubble.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, please, take me back, please. Prayer hands.
Yeah. I know it's been shut up, nigga.
This time is different.
Oh, the one that
Too late. By you degrading yourself like that as a man, she don't want you no more. She recorded you and uploaded it for the world to see.
Yeah. And she was talking shit as you were in your lower state.
Right. That nigga ain't never gonna get a woman. Ain't you the dude that was on your knees
Yeah.
begging and pleading?
Oh, yeah.
If he
That was
do,
it, right?
if he do get a woman, she just gonna use him because she know that she can because he's just a pussy.
Yeah. And they gonna have to move in the middle of Maine and start over.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
Right. That's who we need to go out and speak to. Our people. That's why we have these chief places of concourse where it's a mixture of our people and other people. Okay? Go ahead.
To a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me.
Yep.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
They transgress against the Heavenly Father by way of sin. Because sin is transgression of the Heavenly Father's law. That's how you transgress against the Most High, man. You're not keeping his way of life that he told you to keep. You know? Pastors in the church will tell you daily, y'all got to stop sinning. Sin! They put emphasis on it, but then won't give you what the hell sin means. The whole sermon will be about sin, but they'll have breakfast bacon, sausage.
Sausage.
You know what I'm saying? Everything abominable. They sermon was about sin, but they having you commit sin in the process.
That's right. Pizza for the kids.
Right.
See, all we gotta do is pray over it, and it's magically, you can eat it.
The blood of Jesus covered this.
Yeah. Order Little Caesar pizza, $5 pepperoni pieces.
Yeah. Crazy. Go ahead.
It says, to a rebellion nation that have rebelled against me, they and their brothers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
Even today, 2024 AD, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, Jacob is still out here rebelling. Okay? Still out here rebelling. And it ain't no excuse now. Everybody seen the Israelites. Everybody know who the prophets are. Like Apostle Tahar said, Cat Williams, all these people that our people look up to and want to hear talk, hear spill the goddamn beans. You know, they watch Shay Shay, they watch Cameron and Mason. All these people know about the Israelites. And I'm talking about the celebrities of our people. They know about the Israelites, man.
We see Benny
Yeah.
Griffin. He was like, man, we the real Jews.
Yeah.
And
He was on stage. He was on stage saying that.
Remember the crew had no reaction?
Yeah.
no reaction.
We was the only ones like, that's right. You know what I'm saying? We up in there, that's right. Shit.
Even who was
And Eddie Griffin, he's a Gadite, man. That ain't no He's a Gadite for sure.
the owner of Rockefeller? He used to be. What's that dude's name? Boy,
No, Dame Dash.
now he ain't got the name right, but he even know a little something. Yeah, he know that, we the real people, man.
But they see Cat Williams, right? That whole 2-hour special he did on Club Shay Shay, did he at one time tell the people who we are? Nope.
And see, that ties what I was gonna say. He walked past the brother that
Arkansas.
Arkansas brother.
He used to teach with the brother Yukar. They used to teach together, and he walked past the camp, and he asked him, "You know you Israel?" "Oh yeah, I've been on that."
And then he gave some tithes and
Yeah, he gave some money and kept it pushing, but he didn't get on camera. He ain't on camera telling the world that we those people.
That dude all about money. Because when Cat Williams mentioned, when they was talking about money, he was like, "Oh shit, damn!" They mentioned something about 200,000 or something, and he was like, he got excited. He got excited.
It's all about money, man.
And notice what he did to the video. See, when you on YouTube, you get paid per 1,000 views.
Yeah.
You probably get like 10 bucks, 10 to 12 bucks, something like that, per 1,000 views. What he did, he chopped that one video down, that 2 hours and 46-minute video, and he made even more money. He chopped them down, whatever they was talking about, whether they was talking about
Each little shit.
eat little shit. So now
I ain't mad at the
he
hustle.
made more money.
I ain't mad at the hustle. Shit, because I wish I could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a hustle. That's why Jake got money now. Niggas got money, man.
They say that dude made over $800,000 just from that podcast.
That was it's at 50 million views right now.
Yeah, he made basically $1 million off of that.
That's because folly is set in great dignity. Wasn't nothing real. I mean, he spilled the beans on the comedy world in Hollywood, you know. But there wasn't nothing really learned there. What was learned? It was drama. It was gossip.
Yeah, what was that? What's that scripture? The knowledge of not wickedness. I mean,
The sinner's prudence is not wisdom or something.
yeah, like that. This made me think of that. As I was saying this, it's not wisdom.
Yeah,
it's not
but
wisdom.
the Heavenly Father used them though.
Yeah, he used them.
Because, like it tells us, the Lord has set forth the apostles last. You know, we're gonna be the last ones heard. And the prophet's gonna tie everything together, and then that's y'all ass.
Right. And the scripture saying too, when a rich man speak, every man holdeth his tongue.
That's right.
They extol it to the clouds, because he got a so-called prominent name in society, but elders of Great Millstone, they gonna look at them like common men, like us, like just common men.
Who are these? Who are they? Matter of fact, get that, bro.
Camp Williams got solidified on that show. He wasn't really he wasn't really out there like that. He wasn't really a name like that until that show happened. Now everybody talking about him. He even did a rap this.
That shit is wild, man.
Yeah, brothers, remember where that's at?
Oh yeah, he did talk about Lil.
What is it? This is when a rich man speaking.
Sirach 13.
Sirach
13, the water, I got it right here. This is Sirach 13 and 3. No, that's not it.
23. What you saying, Up?
The 23rd verse of the 13th chapter.
13 and 23.
Time. See it right here, the water. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 13, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Yeah. 50 million views. To hear nothing. Nothing that benefited your soul. You know what I'm saying? It was just something to talk about now. Now everybody talking about this shit. You hear Cat Williams?
Yeah.
He was going in.
To tell you the truth, bro, people already fucking knew
Everybody
what the
knew
fuck
that
was
shit,
going on.
man. But he's an insider that know.
Somebody said something.
And he's been saying this since 2007.
Right.
The Pimps and Chronicles, that video ended up surfing the web. I remember watching that when I was in junior high school. But didn't know shit what was going on. You know,
Right.
just thought it was funny. But he was saying some real shit.
Yeah, bro, he been saying that about Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart.
The Hollywood parties.
He was the one that said
You walk into a room
you don't
and
know what the hell you may say.
Is that Professor Omen?
He's like, do you know I can see you?
it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Like our apostles and elders. They the ones giving the knowledge to nourish your soul. Giving you information to where you can get right with the Heavenly Father when all hell breaks loose. But everybody, who is it? Who is y'all, man? Who mans is these? Why y'all got on those dresses?
Yeah.
As they would call them.
Do you have? Are you not certified? Do you have a degree?
Yeah.
Where did you learn?
Yeah. Where'd you learn from? Y'all got jobs,
Self-made scholars.
you know?
Street prophets.
We have a degree. It's called 144,000% higher. That's the degree we on. The Howard Kakwadash. You know what I mean?
It says, and if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
Yeah. He don't know what he's talking about. He can't find it in the book.
Stuttering.
See, I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
Stuttering. And Moses, he wasn't a man
He wasn't eloquent in speech.
Right.
That's what they want. They want you to have an eloquent speech. They want you to talk like them.
Big words.
Big words.
Yeah, they want you to tell you about how they upcoming.
But we the one that gave Esau his what he know. You know, this dude was and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We taught him how to eat right, how to bathe himself, how to live, how to hunt, survive. You know what I'm saying? We taught this dude, man.
So did.
You know, through the spirit, the years over those years, he learned war tactics. He learned everything
man.
from us.
He called us savages.
Even when you read that book, The 13th Tribe, the Khazarian Empire, they embraced our culture from what we had in the Byzantine Empire, which was basically that came after the Roman Empire. That's how the 1948ers even got the whole cloak of being an Israelite, man.
say he had that spirit in him though to always hunt. But we perfected him.
Yeah, he was. That was his character.
Yeah. We perfected, you know, we made it easy for him to do the things that he do. You know, the inventions. You know, and then he look at us now, oh, they just some niggas. Well shit, you was the #1 nigga on the planet, man.
That's right.
You was the first nigga.
What's that?
That's all that shit. Yeah, when Steve Harvey came to the Kingdom Hall, I was in elementary.
Oh, grandma?
Yeah, she was saying this here. Yeah. Everybody was, it just reminded me of that scripture that you read. Everybody was all around him. You couldn't even see him. Only the top of his front.
Man, you.
Yeah, it's just right.
And even the Lord said,
He was wearing a fake fucking front.
That's bugged out, bro. That's bugged out.
That nigga had the most perfect lineup
snatch
ever.
that shit on me.
That shit was painted on.
Man.
No integrity having ass nigga.
I was like, damn, how did he lose all that shit? It was just gone. It was just gone. One day it was just gone, bro. I was like, wait, what the fuck you put it, bro?
He was trying to be like Bernie.
Yeah.
Can't say.
Yeah. He wanted that Bernie Mac look.
And you even had that one comedian that cat was exposing come out to the brothers in the valley. What was the dude that put on the dress Friday?
Oh, you talking about
Really died?
no, the young dude. Brandon T. Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his updates. I recently looked up at his updates probably like a week back. Just check out his updates, bro. Yeah, the Lord ain't dealing with that.
And he knows.
Neither do he care about
He
the
know
Lord.
he an Israelite.
He knows. And he
But
loved.
he ain't ready to give up. He ain't ready to do the real Israelite walk.
Right. Because how hard is it for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven?
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of the needle. Stubborn ass camels are.
Go ahead. Yeah. This Sirach 19:22. It says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of the sinner prudent.
Right. Now let's go back to Ezekiel.
Back in Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. I'll start at verse 3 again. It says, then he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
Yep.
For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Impudent and stiff-hearted, man. You look up that word impudent, and man, let's get it. Look up that word impudent. Yeah, you can just look it up in the dictionary or, blue letter, whatever. IMPUNUDENT.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Go ahead.
Impudent.
Remember in the book of Hebrews, it speaks about having a stony heart. That's a stiff heart. Okay?
Yeah, it just says.
Go ahead, you got it?
Yeah, it says insolent, rude, disrespectful.
Yeah. And you're insolent, rude, and disrespectful to the Heavenly Father. Okay?
Yeah, so snotty nose. Snotty nose.
That's Chase all the way. Snotty
Go ahead.
old baby.
Verse 4, it says, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord power.
And that's what we out here to tell you. We're not telling you our own opinions. We coming out of the Bible. A book that Jake reverences. Naturally, you got a reverence for this book. Naturally, you do. Your grandmother was called you. If you was a bad, Satan got a hold of you, boy.
Yeah.
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 Prayer. You need prayer. But they were, you know, but the reference was the Bible, the Holy Book.
He was forced to go to church growing up.
Yeah.
Wickedness, the kingdom hall.
That era, it's done.
It's finished.
Now you got grandmas shaking their rump
Yeah.
on IG or wherever.
Yeah, with their daughter,
With
and
their
then,
daughter.
and then their daughter has her daughter. So it's like a little lineup.
There's a major exodus out of the Christianity churches, man. A lot of people was leaving Christianity to serve Satan.
Yeah,
You know,
Satan.
straight up.
Especially the black woman, because Satan is instant gratification.
It says, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord power. And they, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear.
That's why we still out here. All right, that's why the apostles and elders are still out there. Because Jake don't listen. Majority of our people don't listen to this, man. It's only for a select few. Right? Majority of our people let it go in one ear and right out the other. We surrounded by our people. No matter where we go, what you doing, you're going to see an Israelite that's out there lost in the Babylonian sauce.
Everything under the sun except, you know, where he's supposed to be.
That's right. Go ahead.
It says, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them.
And we in them times so where you gonna realize, damn, they was telling the truth. The prophets was telling the truth. Watch. You watch, man. You gonna know that what the prophets were saying is exactly what's gonna be happening. And it's gonna be too late. It's gonna bug them out.
It's gonna mess them up. Lord about to bug you chicks out. Because it was always in your face, and you thought we was just out here just trying to look pretty or something.
Yeah. They're gonna be left with no help.
No help, defenseless. Yeah.
Got a precept.
Terrible, bro.
This is Zechariah 7:11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law in the word of the Lord of hosts, which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
That's how you know we're the same people, because it's happening all over again. Because we started all the way from New York, man. That's where the truth came out of, right out of New York. And Jake wasn't listening out there, man.
Yeah, it was a video. I believe Amawang Gabar did it. When Tupac was alive, you could see the prophets in the background of the video. He was checking some gook about his tape.
Oh, yeah, he's letting his tape.
Yeah, Tupac had his tape was being bootlegged on the street corners of New York. And you can actually see them recording Tupac set it off, so to speak, or hit the motherfucker up. You can see the prophets in the background.
Yeah.
You can hear them.
I believe it was even a chariot in that video that flew above his head at that time.
Yeah.
But he wasn't worried about what they were talking about. He was worried about his punk ass tape.
That was another video. It was the same video the brother made.
Oh, okay.
But it was another clip. He was, I think he was out here. He was out here in the West.
Same Jakes, man. Time and Noah.
And I got one.
Verse 13, therefore it has come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts.
And that's the true definition of you reap what you sow. You know, that's how the Heavenly Father, he's not a false balance. So if that's what you put on the other side of the scale, then he gonna put the same weight on the other side of the scale to make it balance.
That's why I say, call upon the gods that you called on.
Yeah.
And they shall deliver you. Right?
Yeah.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof, and you won't get that from the prophets. Because the prophet's going to show you, look, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
According to the Heavenly Father, man. According to the word, you living wrong.
We're telling you to repent. That's the term that the Lord is looking for.
That's right. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you. I will make known my words unto you. So it ain't no excuse. Every aspect of the Bible is made known now. All right? Give me that Daniel, the 12th chapter.
And he said, I will pour out my spirit unto you, right? And we're the ones that's doing the pouring through the Lord. Because the scriptures say that belly shall be rivers of living water. So we're speaking those that rivers of living water. We're giving it to you. We're pouring it out for you, man. Through the Spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord is using us to pour it into, the drizzle, man.
You know what I'm talking about? Daniel 12? Yeah. Now listen.
Many shall be purified.
Where it says, stand in thy lot, O Daniel.
13, huh?
Yeah, 13,
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 13. It says, but go thou thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest, and stand in thy lot at the end of the days.
yeah. Right. I don't think that's it. Let me see. It speaks where it says, shut up the books until the time of the end.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
9. Yeah. All right.
Verse 9, Daniel chapter 12. And he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end.
Right. The book was sealed up until 1970.
Yeah.
All right. We didn't have the understanding of the Bible, man. But now, 2024 AD, we got the full understanding of the scriptures. Like the apostles say, 100% truth. Okay? That's the Most High making his words known unto you. Ain't no excuse no more. Okay?
Reveals the secrets of his servants and prophets.
Verse 24 it says, that was it. That's all I wanted to know. It says, because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set not at all my counsel. I'm sorry, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. Fan your hand. Nah, I ain't got to listen to you. They don't know what they talk about. I'm getting money. Whatever you're doing, you're not following the ways of the Lord. You're not listening to the warning from the prophets.
Yeah, he stretched out his hand. Hey, you got Jake in all four corners of the world, man. Preaching this word, man. You know, the Lord is using us to bring forth this word. He stretched us all the way to New York, to Cali, to England. You know, everywhere, man.
Writing those comments, those scoffing comments. You know, if you ain't gotta physically do it, but you on the comment board writing comments, oh, these niggas crazy.
Right.
Like that one Jake I showed you yesterday,
yeah,
he was yelling to the top of his voice.
On the comment board.
F you.
Nah, he
F you, F you. North Carolina, South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
So you can't say that a hand wasn't put out there for you to grab it, because when you put out a hand, that's like
That's help.
that's help. That's like you save. You know, we trying to save.
Yeah, let me help you, man.
You know, like come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? But the hand is out there, but you know, you like nah.
What the Lord said, I have stretched out my hand.
That's what I'm reading.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. Verse 24 again. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
They ain't listening to us.
Man.
All these cars, there's thousands of cars passing us. And it's thousands of Jakes in these cars.
Right. Teslas.
But you got the same set of brothers every week.
And some Jake think they know and that's it. You know, some just know and they think it just stops there. You know, well, the Lord.
You're going to hear I know 50 times before you even.
Okay, where's the word?
Yeah, man. If you know, then the Lord requires action. If they faith without works is dead.
That's beautiful because you got a lot of Israelites that know, but they really don't know. They don't know nothing.
They're true outwardly, but not one inwardly.
They know that they're an Israelite, but they really don't know what being an Israelite is all about.
Knowing is half the battle. Apostle Paul said. That's just half.
Yep. That's all I had. You had to say. Yeah, go ahead.
Land back. It's 2 Ezra 9 and 13. It says, matter of fact, I started at 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they have yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance.
You in 2 Ezra 9? Let's start at the top.
That's easy. 2 Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
And you should know what time you're living in by the things that's going on around you, man. Okay? You know, they talking pandemic talk again. You know? Violence is on the rise. People being robbed. You know? Amazon trucks being stalked. People being stalked in grocery stores, all type of shit, man. They looking to kidnap women. Everything around you should tell you we are not in the time to be bullshit. You know?
It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yep.
Verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, hey, the beginning of 2024, it killed how many? 168 people over there in
Japan?
And was that Japan?
You talking about the earthquake took place?
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan really got hit hard.
Yeah, that was Japan.
Man,
Okay.
and then you had literally the same day, and then the next day here in California, you had earthquakes.
Yeah.
So from on each parts of the earth, and all in between. You know, there was an earthquake in some state that don't get earthquakes this week. I forget what state it was, man. I forget exactly what state.
Volcanoes erupting.
Yeah, it was hell of volcanoes. I even seen a tornado somewhere over there in London. They never had no tornado ever.
Look at that. See, we in those times, man. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
The end is manifest, meaning things are happening that indicate the end. That indicate that we are in the end, man. When a man can change his goddamn sex, chop his rod off, and get a slit and it be made into a vagina, that's, yo, it's over.
Yeah, not even a man now. They doing now teenagers, man.
Right.
Little boys and girls. You know? How could they be able to change their sex, man? You know?
And then a lot of those that had it done, they regret it. They regret it, man, because you all fucked up. Because the DNA makeup the Heavenly Father gave you was that of a male. You can't change that.
can't change no matter what.
It don't matter what the hell Esau is talking about. You can't change your body producing testosterone.
That's why they get into like fight and flight mode. A man gonna react like a man, even if he didn't chopped off his damn rod and got boobs, you know.
Titties.
I said boobs.
Verse 7.
Even Stocky, even y'all brother seen an MMA fighter dude. He like knocked the goddamn. He broke the girl's face.
Yeah. That should not happen.
Or that transgender.
Yeah, that's that bullshit. Yeah. And that should make MMA fighters want to get at it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You don't fight no woman. There's no chance a woman can beat a male in actual combat.
Yeah.
It's crazy they let that pass, man. They let that ride. Man.
That's all you where we at, man.
Here it is. This dude looked like a woman, but when he touching her, that feel like a man. So it don't matter what cosmetic surgery he had.
Yeah. He way stronger.
He can't diminish his strength through surgery.
Yeah.
He don't keep that same man strength.
Man.
I don't know why. And baby's stupid for stepping in the ring with him.
But that's a woman on. That's another thing. Woman ain't supposed to be fighting.
Yes,
You see,
You know, women think they because they can fight. Yeah. Fuck out there like that one black.
oh yeah.
Clarissa Shields, when she got dropped, she was all mad because of the footage. Well, go ahead.
Verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders.
So the way those that's going to be saved and preserved are those who truly believe. And their belief is going to be shown by their works. You say it works in there, it didn't just say faith. Right. You know, Paul says, show me thy faith without works, and I'm going to show you my faith by my works. You gonna know I truly believe by what you see me doing. You know?
For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
You can link that before I knew thee. What's that, Jeremiah 1?
1 and 5.
Yeah, 1 and
Before
5.
I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Yep. Sanctified thee.
It says, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Yep, and that day is coming. You know, all you jakes that don't want to listen, and there's millions of them. And the Lord finna get you. The scriptures say, I will no longer hold my tongue in touching their wickedness. You're already being touched. You know? The Israelite woman, she losing her goddamn mind and killing her children. Crazy. There's an all-time high of the black woman killing her children. You had the black woman beating the shit out of her child and putting it on the internet to make the man mad. Okay?
Verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet
right now is the liberty the Lord has given you to turn your act around. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time. Yesterday. It ain't gonna be time when all hell breaks loose. When motherfuckers get to falling out and shitting blood and coughing up blood. You know what I'm saying? Ears bleeding and shit. Nose bleeding. Nose, ears, eyes, everything bleeding. You think it's time to repent? Nah. Your chance to repent was over. Right? That's why the Lord is going. When it starts to go down, that's how you know it's over. And if you ain't if you not in the shadow, under the shadow of the Almighty before then, you ain't gonna get in there.
Yeah.
Okay?
right now you can wake up on a Saturday morning, you know, put on your clothes and come to the highways and byways wherever the bros is at, man, and be on the other side and just getting it, man.
Yeah.
You know, having your Bible open and highlighters going, you know, for the fresh bros that, you know, yeah, man.
The Lord said, seek him while he may be found. Because it's going to come a time where you ain't going to find him. Amos 9:1, they going to wander to and fro seeking the word of the Lord. Pretty soon the Lord is going to shut this thing up.
Yeah. There's a lot of jakes that believe that in every area where the prophets is at, there's a lot of jakes that believe. That's why the Lord got the prophets in the areas, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of you jakes just be give the pound when you roll by.
But if you are the elect, the Lord gonna get your ass. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be snatched up if you are the elect. You know what I'm saying? Whether it come through trauma, whether it come through, you know, you might have to get your ass beat up or something.
Yeah, you probably get a Jonah moment. Lord swallow your ass with a fish.
You might almost lose a child or you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna make you turn to the Lord. Okay?
Verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they have yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Despised it. You don't think that's a spit in the Most High's face? What you think the Most High gonna do to you? He gonna let the white man loose on your ass.
Oh, man.
And the white man he gonna put all type of chips in you. He gonna feed you abominable ass food, and then you gonna die in the missiles.
It says,
Yeah, let's not forget about the missiles. You know, you indigenous Negroes think you a Negro. You a Gadite, man. You think you gonna take back America? Nigga, America's finna go up in flames. You know? Niggas think they can go to the Grand Canyon and walk to Africa. You a bunch of dummies, man.
That's so bugged out, man. Do it then. Do it.
Like, why y'all ain't get it?
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? If you can get to Egypt from goddamn Arizona, why ain't one nigga did it yet? But all the type of, you can get a dirt bike.
Don't do that.
You get a dirt bike and take that ride. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna do it because you can't. This is the way to Egypt right here. I'm telling you. The Grand Canyon, you niggas are superficial bug outs, man. You know? This hour, it ain't not no more, man. Esau got this shit. And why would you want a land that's so defiled with your ancestors' blood? The Most High is gonna destroy this land. Through nuclear missiles and the laser beams from the so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel.
That's right.
All right, not the Anunnaki, man. You know, niggas think the Anunnaki is here.
Yeah, because that mind.
Yeah, those are the Anunnaki. The Nephilim are back. Shut up and listen to the prophets, man. Yeah. You niggas read too many goddamn books.
Too superstitious.
verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
And you're going to know everything that the prophets have been saying was the truth after you die your painful death. When you've been brought back in the kingdom. You're going to go through your baby phase. You're going to be weaned off the breast. You're going to be a little toddler running around with power, playing with serpents and shit. And when you come of age, you're going to realize that you was back there in Babylon, a whole goddamn demon.
You want to go that Daniel?
Yeah, go ahead.
This Daniel 12:2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
That's right. You're gonna be ashamed of how you were in Babylon. And of course you're gonna get over it. Because you're gonna be living in paradise.
Yeah.
But you're gonna hate that you were not a part of that first go round.
Yeah.
That first dominion. And all it took for you was to listen. and change your ways. That's all it takes. But then again, the Lord got a block on it.
Verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished.
Many ways the ungodly are going to be punished. Correct?
And when? But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and I will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Yep, many more is going to perish than them that are saved. And we talking about Israelites. Okay? There's going to be a lot of our people that's getting ready to die, man. That's right. If you got a mama, a auntie, a grandmama that's been taking care of you, and she went and she took that goddamn jump shot, you best count their days. Especially if they ain't repented to the Lord, truly. Right. Count their days, because they finna be up out of here, man. And it's a harsh reality, but it's reality. You know? That's one thing about us, man. We're students of reality. Okay? That's what we are, man. We ain't living in fantasy. The Apostle Paul says that, man. We're not living in fantasy. We're not those who just gotta think positive. No, nigga. What's there positive to think about? When everything is going to hell in a handbasket right before your goddamn face. The only thing you're supposed to be doing is hoping that the Lord have mercy on you and doing what you gotta do for that to take place.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
They're jumping in a sinking ship, man.
Trusting in oppression.
Yeah.
When oppression make a wise man mad, Jake wanna find a way to cope with the oppression where he decorate their hell and shit, you know?
Right. It says, verse 16, like as a wave is greater than a drop. And he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so is also the sea, as the flowers be, such are the colors also, such as the workman is, such also is the work, and as the husbandman is himself, so is his husbandry also, for it was the time of the world. And now when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now live, no man spake against me.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Isaiah 13. So we're dealing with these prophecies at the end, because we here, baby.
It's Isaiah 13:1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains.
Bible. Okay? Everybody look down and talk down. The Bible, you know, that's the white man wrote the Bible. Shut up. You don't know nothing, man. Prove to me the white man wrote the Bible. That's all I'm gonna ask you, nigga. Prove that the white man wrote it.
It's in English.
That ain't proof.
So he tell us, the white man tell us not to eat pork, but he do.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? So the white man gonna tell you your dietary law, but yet he's
You bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
Contrary to the dietary law.
Come on, man, that don't make sense, man.
On his dollar is saying God we trust, but he's selling you pork.
Like,
He
yo,
let women rule over you.
yeah.
What God does he trust?
He told you only can have one woman.
He telling you that his own kingdom is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
And he cool with that?
He cool with that. He going to slavery.
He's going to slavery?
Yeah, he cool. He wrote that he gonna go into slavery.
They just want to live a wicked life.
Yep.
You know, because the Bible corrects you. You know, it speaks against all the wicked things that you like to do. You know?
Yep. All scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, reproof, correction, and instruction in righteousness.
What did John say? Men love darkness rather than light.
Yep.
Yep. It
So
says,
the Bible is the banner that's being lifted up against the high mountain. And Esau knows that it is. Okay?
it says, lift ye up a banner upon a high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake their hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, and have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of
Sluggy, bro. Sluggy. Start over. Couple verses up. No, it wasn't. It was some bitch blabbing something. It was all type of shit going on.
It says, exalt the voice unto them, shake their hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
That's right.
I have commanded my sanctified ones, and have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Yep, the angels. Okay? For the Most High's anger. Okay? The sanctified ones are the prophets.
Yep. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
And we seeing that. That motherfucker, not a Jew, said they attacking Iran now. Okay? Those damn Yemenis, the Yemens, they was out there like a sea of people, chanting the downfall of Babylon the Great, saying death to America, make it a bloody war. They don't care. The world is tired of America. The world is tired of Israel, which is the leadership of the so-called white man. The world is sick of them. Okay? You had the black woman on social media. She like, we ain't involved. We ain't got nothing to do with these folks and did. Yeah, well, you better repent. Otherwise, they not gonna discriminate. Because guess what? It was niggas and Latinos that joined the army, that went over there to Vietnam, that went over there to Iraq. All right? That did the devil's bidding.
It's old school videos that, they talk about it. From way back then, they still got the footage of Jake going over there.
Yeah, it was Five Bloods. They had the radio. It was like Black Nerds. The same joke. They even said in the dead presidents, remember the letter that they took out a dude that they took all his guts out? The letter was to the black soldiers to get the fuck up out there. And what did the white man do? He snatched it. Give me that shit. Read that bullshit. Yeah, because you don't belong in the white man's military. I learned that watching Boys in the Hood as a youth. My daddy told me the black man ain't got nothing to do with the white man's army. Man, you sound like the damn commercial.
Yeah, Isaiah 13:5. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even the Lord.
And I'm gonna say, not saying that brothers that went to the military that you with. No, the Most High sent you there to gain whatever knowledge or whatever it is you've gained, and now you in the truth.
Either, none of us knew what the hell was going on. We just was trying to get money, however we thought.
Yeah, because I almost went to the army.
We all got different walks of life. Some brothers been in gangs.
Man, I was damn near about to go. ROTC in high school.
Oh, you went
Esau was framing me up.
Yeah, that's how they do.
Jake are the best soldiers anyway.
Yep. That's what the what is that song, the Buffalo Soldiers, right?
I'm not thinking of the Buffalo Soldiers.
Esau always used Jake. He going all the way back to you watch movies like The Only Good Indian, movies like of Gad and Reuben. And then you look at Esau's army, it was a Gad or Reubenite that actually commanded, led him, told him what to do. Yeah. It says they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation.
And that's going to be the end of this place. The missiles. Okay?
Nukes.
Come from a far country. They're going to come from the other side of the earth. Okay?
Well, it's a movie. It's called ISIS. And in that, I ain't seen the movie, but I seen the trailer. In the trailer, they was, is it called ISIS? What is that space station or something?
ISS.
International Space Station.
ISS.
International Space Station.
Yeah, that's it. They was up there, and they was, floating in that shit, and they was looking down, and it was like, they seen the first bomb.
I don't think it's out. I saw
They
the
was like, what's happening on Earth? And all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. It was just getting lit up. America was just getting lit up with ICBM missiles, man. So I was gonna check that one out.
That's a future event for America.
Yeah, why are they putting that in movies?
Yeah. Why they keep making
It's so
movies
many.
like that?
Yeah, so many movies that had that.
Because they coming. Most High's making them make those movies because that's how the Most High gonna take this man down.
That's right.
You got musicians put it on the front of their album cover, put it in their music videos.
All of that.
It's everywhere. It's in the movies.
Even one of the old school Planet of the Apes, when he went down, when they went down where the people were at, they were worshiping the missile down there. That's what they were doing in the old school Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Why did they worship the missile?
Yeah.
Because of the devastation it did.
And he knew, what's that white dude, that old
Charles Heston.
Charles Heston? He was like, no, they did it. He's like, they did it.
Yeah, because he saw the Statue of Liberty halfway, buried, 3/4 down in the dust. That Statue of Liberty gonna be melted. Okay? Everything is gonna melt here.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole
To
land.
destroy the whole land, all of America. Rick Ross, nigga talking about he got a bunk, he gonna have wings in there, he gonna have a drive, nigga. You gonna die in there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They gonna, how that nigga got the wing stop thighs? Nigga, you gonna be cooked like a thigh, nigga, in that goddamn bunker.
Big roast.
Hey, like that dude Sayon Woods, y'all know who that is, right? We call him the big head bug out. Dude in Illinois, he be always that dude. Florida. Get out. You seen him. He got that big ass head.
Yeah.
He got like a little smash.
Right. What he said about Rick Ross, he said, why don't you tell the people what's coming? Because obviously you know something, you telling the world you building a bunker.
Fat nigga. I can't stand that nigga, man. That's one of the niggas I just really couldn't stand, man.
And he a moat.
His spirit is whack, man.
Rick Ross. CEO ass.
I was thinking about it's like how DMX didn't like that. As well as me.
Yeah, because he's a CEO. None of the real dudes from that world like that nigga, man.
Yeah, when it's just like, he's supposed to be a rapper, a person who talks about stuff, but nigga, you will hop on a song that people are trying to consciously speak about something and talk about goddamn cars and all this bullshit. That's all you
That's
can talk
because
about.
he didn't live that life. He was a correctional officer.
Yeah.
That's nigga, there's pictures of that nigga in his uniform. Which ain't nothing wrong with being a CO, but nigga, don't be faking. That's what a lot of you rappers are a bunch of fakes.
Yeah. It says, Isaiah 13:6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yes.
It should come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Yep. And before the actual day when the Lord shows up, when the missiles are dropped, there's going to be chaos all the way up until then. Right? Yahweh himself said, I come to send fire on earth. Somebody give me that. And what will I if it already be kindled? get it right now.
Off your found.
12:49.
Yep.
What will I? This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Yep, it's already gonna be kindled. Ain't gonna be no intact society. No, the Lord is gonna come with the earth is gonna be in utter chaos.
Yep.
Okay? Utter chaos is gonna be out here.
Yeah.
So what the Lord gonna do? He gonna bring more fire.
And it's not gonna take long. I did a video yesterday morning off this page called Survive Bugout. And the guy, the Edomite that kind of like already estimated and calculated out how things gonna go within 72 hours. It said then 3 days shit gonna go crazy.
Yes.
3 days people are gonna get, it's gonna turn apocalyptic. Lawlessness, it's called lawlessness, no law and no rule. That's the actual fucking term that you could Google. 3 days, 72 hours before people start understanding that there's no help and that they're on their own.
Yep. Just like in Lead the World Behind.
Bro, I was really just about to say that. And that's how, that was one of the weapons that they used. They just used that. They used the people. They used turning off the power and just letting the people kill each other. Let them do the work. Let them do the work. Self-destruction.
Like you have here, you got the 99-cent store, then you got Superior Grocers right there. That convenience is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You know, the convenience to go and grab your cart, you in there with your wife or whatever, y'all shop. The convenience of that is gonna be gone, man.
Yeah. Quick, very quick. He was explaining within 24 hours.
Stores are gonna be ransacked.
Yeah. He was explaining that if you're gonna flee and go somewhere, it has to be within the first 24 hours. You see, you're gonna stay put or you gotta go within the first 24. And who the fuck, people
They think society gonna
yeah,
go back.
they're gonna go back. So they're gonna be sitting ducks and then that's what's gonna turn into chaos.
Yeah. And they're gonna realize we didn't get no food, we don't have no water, we don't have no canned goods. They outside shooting.
Yep.
And Jake got a rare scarcity of food already in the house.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, Jake only fill up their refrigerator the first of the month and get bullshit to last to the next month.
They got a couple boxes of cereal and some couple noodles. And frozen
That's for
hot
the end of the month.
A jar of
The
peanut butter,
noodles and the shit like that is for when they get low.
bottle of syrup,
Frozen French fries.
frozen French fries,
Damn,
a loaf of bread that's probably old, damn near old, with a mold in it. Pick it out.
They got a bimbo, you fucking bimbo.
But it just shows you how Jake, they're gonna be in a dire situation, man.
Very.
It's like, we laughing about it. That shit is serious as shit.
Yeah,
Real than anything that ever happened, man. Especially you single women out there with all them babies. You got babies. You gonna catch it the hardest, okay? Because you totally have went with the serpent's philosophy, just like in the beginning, man.
because you think Esau gonna hold you down. Well, just like he's your daddy, just like the black man leaves his seeds, he gonna leave your ass, man. Out here stranded, man.
That's why you shouldn't be at no war with your counterpart, the Most High gave you. Your defense.
Right.
That's your defense. Who gonna go out there and fend for you when the convenience of these grocery stores ain't open?
We're gonna be there.
You women are delusional, literally.
Because as a woman, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit in the house and just right? You gonna be forced to go up there and get some food for your children.
What she gonna
Or
do? She
just
gonna
stay in
force
the
her
house and
sons.
die.
She gonna tell her sons to.
He
Most of them ain't got
weak.
sons.
And you got 9-year-old, 10-year-old son. He weak, putting him on man duty, but he been on the goddamn game his whole goddamn upbringing.
I seen that yesterday, man. Son all weak and timid. So they got damn, man. Why you got your son like that, man?
Yeah, sons tough. 2 syllables.
he just timid. Like he look like he get afraid if you say, "Hey, how you doing?" He look like that, man.
He's shy. Man, come on, man. It's gonna be our own out here.
Lord don't like no. That's a sin, man. Lord don't like no coward, man. You know,
That's a sin, bro.
real talk.
That's a sin.
You know,
Be timid, man. You look up that word timid. That's crucial.
Yeah,
That's a crucial word, man. If you call somebody timid.
What? You done, Mike?
No, that was, I
You had
I
a
had to bring out a precept. This is 2nd Esdras 15. I wanted to get the one out.
This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
right, man.
For there shall be sedition among men, in invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, and that's starting to happen in Texas. Okay? They disregarding the federal government.
That's right.
They like to fuck. What the hell was Biden talking about?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
They ain't gonna be able to just move around. You know? Friday night, hop in the whip, gas him up. I'm gonna go hit the city, man. Nah, that shit gonna be over with. You know?
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Men are gonna be afraid. So how much more women? You know?
It's crazy.
You know, you all the man. But you the
Man, right
you the
there,
backbone of the house.
Yeah.
You know, everybody
Hey.
goes to the woman.
Yeah, you got women right now saying that they men. We're the men. When did this happen? These men are weak out here. It's true. But you're weak as well. You have an illusion that you're strong. That's an illusion to you women that you're strong. And the illusion is that you got a job, you got your own house, your own money, your own car, all right? That's an illusion of strength, okay? You're going to see how strong you are when those conveniences that we talked about a little bit ago are taken. You know? A woman can't even leave the damn grocery store by herself without a motherfucker getting ready to grab her up. But if you strong, you wouldn't worry about that, right? See, that's an illusion of strength that you have right now, man. It's not real strength. It's an illusion. Because ain't nobody gonna be looking for you when your ass get grabbed. The cops is involved in that whole trafficking thing. You just gonna be a missing person report.
That's it.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
They coming in your shit, especially if they know you've been preparing. They're like, hey man, I know you gotta eat. Fuck it. Strap up. Kick the door in and just get the blazing. You know? That's what's getting ready to happen out here, man.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
Yep, we need all them canned goods. You know, you dummies on social media showing the world that you prepping. You all in your goddamn closet and in your basement showing everything you got. And then telling the people what state you live in. You dummy.
Right, taking a picture with
Yeah,
your
you-
license plate showing and shit. Like,
Look you right up. Look you right up.
your family, your family.
That's why we ain't on that prepping shit like that. We might have a couple cases of water, you know, a couple extra bags of rice and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? A way to build a fire if we need to. But that's about it. Because we know and understand that the Lord got a bunch of spots out there for the elect.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be in there. You're gonna be out enjoying Babylon, thinking you well prepared and all hell gonna break loose and you ain't gonna make it back to that goddamn bunker. Just like it leave the world behind. The family that had everything they needed. Wasn't nobody in that motherfucker, man.
On the road.
Yep.
Remember the human antennas, bro? They gonna be
You gonna be out here.
you bunker down with your whole family, your whole family turn into the damn antenna monsters, you know?
Go ahead.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, the conveniences are going to be taken away. Because there wouldn't be a lack of bread if you could still go to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? The trucks are going to stop running. It's going to be a hazard for truckers because truckers are going to start to enter in the cities and motherfuckers going to be waiting to get up in that trailer. You know? They're going to have a mob in front of them telling them to stop, and then you're going to have motherfuckers busting that lock on the back.
They had, remember that video probably like 2 years ago? I think it was in Africa. They had all them Hamites storming that truck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's just previews of what's going to come to the States.
And this, in America's so spoiled, all right? They can't go without.
Yeah, they can.
But it's going to come suddenly. You're going to be without out here.
Right.
You know?
Like France, the president, the prime minister of France, French Macron, however you say the dude's name, he said the days of abundance is over with, man. Because America, that consuming nation, it ain't that no more. You go buy some shit, you can't go get that same product no more. You can't get the same amount of quality in that product anymore.
Yep.
It's a shrinkflation.
Yep.
So the water under the frog that boiling, you know, it's just getting hotter.
That's it. And they just sitting there.
And they just sitting there. Oh, you know, go to work.
It's getting a little warm to you.
Everything's gonna be okay. But you feel all the heat around you and shit, and you just thinking that things is normal, man.
But it's Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity.
You still reading that?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. That's really
you? Oh, sorry,
sorry. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's where you left off? Is that?
No, I left off on 6 though.
Okay. Come.
You want the whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to Luke 19. Yeah, how was Shad's words, man? Okay.
It's back in Isaiah 13 and 6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. There shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Yeah.
And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrow shall take hold on them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Yep.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their
Yep.
faces shall be as flames."
Yep. Not knowing what's going on. Not knowing why this is happening. What's going on? You know? Why they shooting at us? Why people running around biting people? You know?
What's that fire?
Why they falling out dying? They dropping bombs in the city. Yeah. You ain't gonna know what's going on, man. See, but if you would have been listening to the prophets, you would know exactly what's going on. Judgment. Go ahead.
It says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. For he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in the going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible."
That's right. Even Esau ass gonna be out here humble. The Lord gonna knock Esau ass down. Because Esau think he finna have control. You ain't gonna have control of this thing, man. The Lord gonna kick your ass right out the driver's seat.
It says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold."
The elect man, the prophets.
That's right.
All right? That's who the ones that's going to be more precious because the Lord has made it that way. Okay?
It says, even a man, then the golden waves of Ophir.
This is why all the women going to be running to these men. Isaiah 4:1. Because they're going to stick out. They're going to have that spirit of, they're going to be calm. They have spiritual power. What's going on around them ain't going to affect them in the mind how it's going to affect the average man. Okay?
Yep. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase robe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every
white man. It's gonna come a time to where any white man that's seen Jake gonna be on his head. And that's in Job. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. You know, every hand of the laborer, the wretched one. You know, the average Jake. There's gonna come a time to where it's gonna get like that, man. Something's gonna happen to where they're gonna be like, you know what, it's these motherfuckers. It's gonna be get eating or whitey. Get eat 'em.
Yep. Yep. It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land.
Yep, see that? Everybody, the Israelites gonna be amongst Israelites. The Moabites, yeah, it's already like that, really.
It's already segregate what?
Yeah, segregation. You know? Or whatever they use that fancy word, apartheid. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean nothing but segregation.
That was in the movie The Purge. Was it the Anarchy? It was like they was like they coming against us.
No, that was the first purge.
The first purge. It's all about us.
Yep.
And you best believe these troops and soldiers that they let over here, they're gonna be out here creating havoc.
Yeah.
You know, blowing shit up. You know, there ain't no reason them sheriffs and the governor over there in Florida said to strap up. That's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said they're gonna stand up with swords in their hands, fight one another.
Right, bro. It says, everyone that is found should be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Yeah, it's gonna be all hell out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You imagine the motherfucker seeing his wife being raped, he ain't got no power? Yeah, that's what's coming.
Woman hauled off and he get killed. That was the last thing he seen.
Yeah, he hog tied and shit.
Yeah.
Duct tape over his face, over his mouth. He can't even holler. Can't get loose. They showed me in that movie, The Good Citizen, with my man that played in Den of Thieves, the cop. I forget his name. He played in that. He played in a few movies. But he was the good citizen that actually had to watch his wife get raped in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Yep. And is not the Most High doing that? You see the nations they ready to go lock horns, man. With this beast system. With the beast. The great Satan. And the Russians are with them Arabs and other nations, the BRICS. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Yep.
There
ain't no money that's gonna stop it.
Yeah, they just want America. They want America, NATO, and the EU out of there.
Because they the problem of the earth.
Yep. It says their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Yeah, little kids, babies, the young men shot up out here in these streets. That's the blows that's going to be striking people. It's these weapons, these guns. The Americans pride themselves to being armed to the teeth. Okay?
It says, their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, should be as when the Heavenly Father overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep. And that's the end of this place. Up in flames, on fire. Shit, man.
It says it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their
the same thing Revelation the 18th chapter says.
Yep. It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And the owls shall dwell there, and the satyr shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate homes, and the dragons in their pleasant places.
Yep.
And in her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
It's near to come, and the days shall not be prolonged, man. And we seeing it on mainstream media that this thing is about to go up. Okay? Let's get Isaiah 19. Not Isaiah. 19. I'm trying to speak about the days of vengeance. Can you get them some light, Mike?
Yeah.
You got it? You know what I'm
I'm
talking
talking about. I know it says.
about? The days of vengeance.
No, that's a
The days of
Hold on, there's another one in 19 where it speaks about both you that with child. Or is it all that 21 too?
yeah. This one speaks about during the time of visitation.
Flashlight. You ain't got a flashlight?
No.
So just put that light right there. That'll work.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah. Start,
Yeah, it's 23.
19, right?
21.
Hold up.
The war to the night with child.
Yeah, hold that one. Yeah, this here right here. Yep.
This is Luke chapter 19, verse 42. It says, saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes.
Yeah, because this is what belongs to our peace. This knowledge. John 8:32, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Free in the mind. That's where you get your peace at. Right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 43, for the day shall come upon thee that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee.
And that's coming. You don't think Esau gonna shut these cities down, blow up bridges and shit? And that you stuck?
Siege. Just read Kings, what is that? Second Kings. Yeah.
I believe that's in the verses too. The siege.
Yep. Deuteronomy 28 chapter.
Straight in the second.
That's gonna happen all over again. It says, for the day shall come upon thee that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round and keep thee in on every side, and shall lay thee even with the ground.
Yep. A lot of our people are going to be laid with the ground. Meaning he gonna lay you out. He gonna kill you.
It say too that a man shall desire to go to another city and shall not be able.
Verse. That you even with the floor.
That's Yahushua saying this.
That's how you see people, they dead and on the floor.
Yep. Outlined in chalk.
Yep.
Even with the ground.
So if somebody get jacked, get on the floor.
Eye level to what a roach is.
It says, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation.
That's right, because you don't know the time you're living in. But if you will listen to the prophets, you gonna know what time you're living in. All right?
Scriptures say too that the Lord needed to visit the world which He made, and we can see the signs that's there, man, that He's visiting. You know, just to jump off of the year, you have the earthquakes, the uproars, you know, World War III, all type of things been happening, man. And you can't see that. That's the Lord visiting.
He said he'll visit the earth with, was it fire, thunder, earthquake?
Everything that's in secret is coming to light. All these small hats, man.
Yeah.
30 years of trafficking.
Celebrities getting busted, Epstein Island, all type of weird shit.
Yeah,
Live like above.
It seems like in this bunker. Motherfucker, the last picture they got up looked very deceptive. Who was that? Epstein.
Remember he was like on some speedboat after they said he died? He was just on a speedboat and shit.
Hell no, he did. How you hang yourself in solitary confinement?
And they never even showed the body.
No.
They love showing body. They showed Jake body laid to the side.
You in
Yeah.
Luke 21?
I can get what I was told.
Yeah, we getting ready to wrap it up too about that time.
That's it, man. Remember they said they killed Sodom and Lot and they just threw his body in the ocean?
That's just
Yeah.
This is Luke 21.
Start at 19.
This is Luke 21 and 19. In your patience possess ye your souls. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
We here, okay? We are here. Make no mistake about that, man. We ain't got no shit. 5 years, okay? Esau ain't got that kind of time no more.
Stuff is lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuff that's moving. They already have.
Yep. They
move.
at war.
They
Them
taking
motherfucking
tankers.
bases, them U.S. bases over there in that region are being attacked majorly.
Oh, yeah.
To where they had, the American personnel had to flee and leave all the artillery and weaponry.
Yeah.
Right. I believe they got lost too. Two Navy SEALs. I believe they looking for their ass, man.
They probably did.
Captured. America got the tanker the oil. They say that the oil price is going to rise.
Yeah, because the Yemenis, the Houthis, they harassing those ships in the Mediterranean. They jacking them.
There's no fear in them because a lot of these nations now they hold that weapon. Yeah.
Verse 23, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Single women. You okay? You think the Most High, you think he give a fuck about how pretty you are? Or what your body look like? That's an illusion, baby. You better stop playing. Woe to you, is what the scriptures say. giving birth. You ain't got a man there with you, but you done had a whole baby. You didn't make the baby by yourself. You got mad because you found you went through his phone and you put him out. Now you stuck by your goddamn self. Stupid. Stupid, man.
7 months, talk about I'm single.
You know what I'm saying? You got a whole goddamn baby in your stomach. You went to your man's phone and you saw he went did his thing, but he coming home to your nagging ass. And that's his baby.
He didn't diminish nothing either. His love and the physical things.
I'm still trying to roll babies.
A lot of women using their beauty as a convenience.
That's
But
gonna
it's
be
going
your
to turn to an inconvenience because you ain't gonna want to be super beautiful like that.
especially when the motherfucking them Guatemalans that don't speak English, they looking to kidnap your ass and have a party with you. With these soldiers salivating over your ass on the internet. Can't wait for society for they get the green light to come get your ass. They gonna come get you already on hard because they know what they finna do. Nah, real shit. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the party favorite. Yeah, you like to let your ass just jiggle for the world to see. Well, you gonna let that motherfucker gonna be jiggling for some strangers, and there ain't gonna be no likes and clicks to be made. Yeah, that's gonna be a reality out here, man.
For there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people.
A great distress in the land. No law. You ain't gonna have the 911 at your convenience. You know, these women are so loose with their mouth. I hate men. Men get on my... Men built the world you live in, you dumb bitch. Men made it convenient for you.
Right.
But you hate men. Wait till that convenience is taken. You gonna want a man.
You see what have men done? Men are worthless. You know?
Yeah, these women are they delusion. You know what I'm saying? And men remember that. Men are gonna remember that.
Yep.
And ain't gonna be there to help.
Yeah.
They gonna let your ass, they gonna hear you being raped. Shit, ain't my business. Shit, they gonna be like, shit, that bitch was a OnlyFans hoe anyway.
She was a queen.
She was an Instagram thought anyway. That's what she wanted. She wanted all the attention. Now she getting all the attention.
They show you that in the purse. I forgot his name. He was like, oh shit, I got a 2-for-1 now. 2-for-1 special. 2-for-1 special. You got the shotgun.
Yeah, and your intruders are gonna be the total opposite of what you would even think to look at. Go ahead.
Verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations.
And in this case, it ain't gonna be led away captive into all nations, because that part happened already. This case, you're gonna be led away captive into these concentration camps. Okay? Whether it be a mall, whether it be Walmart, whether it be an abandoned building that they didn't set up shop in, that's where you're gonna be held captive, and you ain't gonna be able to leave. As soon as you get in there, they're gonna stick your ass with all type of needles, and then the ultimate needle, which is the sea hip. That's right.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
That's right, man. Now, if you want to go to your precept, any brother got anything else, now be that time. Because it's about that time. I can't even feel my goddamn feet.
This is Jeremiah 8:4. Moreover, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, shall they fall and not rise? Shall he turn away and not return? Why then is this people of Jerusalem sliding back by a perpetual backsliding? They hold fast to see.
This is going to be your last backslide. Jake, 2/3 of it. It's going to be the last time you backslide. Because the Lord finna whoop that ass. And he gonna use his sword, which is the so-called white man.
They hold fast deceit. They refuse to return.
Yeah. You refuse. Jake refused the Most High. Like, it's like Jake shunned the Most High like poison.
It's a bad cologne smell.
You know what I'm saying? Like you smelling shit. That's how you refuse the Most High, man. When the scriptures say you despise the Most High's law, that's what it means. Go ahead.
It says, verse 6, I hearkened and heard, but they spake not aright. No men repented him of his wickedness, saying, what have I done? Everyone turned to his course as the horse rusheth into the battle. Yea, the stork in the heaven knoweth for appointed times, and a turtle and a crane and a swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know not the judgment of the Lord.
Point blank period. Jake don't know the judgment that's coming. But you don't know it. You won't know it because you're going to be right in the midst of it. And it's going to be to your destruction, man. So with that, man, we're going to get out of here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem. Before we do, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash.